Reading out of Exodus 20 once again, and this is from verse 15. A very simple verse, thou shalt not steal. So seems simple enough, but people obviously overlook the fact that stealing can go into quite a depth of study. So we'll just touch on that a bit. So what does stealing mean? It's not physically, robbing a bank would be the first thing that comes to mind. Stealing out of a cookie jar might seem light enough, taking somebody's things, however small or great, the value is irrespective. Theft is what we are referring to here. So the moment one commits the act of stealing, it's not linked to a value, so I don't need to go and actually rob a bank with a significant amount of money to break this commandment and become a thief. I can obviously, do somebody down for a insignificant amount, but theft is theft, or stealing is stealing. Other types of theft in terms of today's day and age. So we talk about intellectual property, people stealing other people's ideas. So God may come up with an idea, because remember, all ideas come from the Lord. Well, depending on the nature of the idea, of course, but God is a creator, is not an imitator. The devil has the characteristical traits of an imitator. So the devil would copy, he would lie, and obviously assume ownership of something that's not his own, and that's obviously theft as well, and lies, breaking another commandment. But nevertheless, theft of commercial property, intellectual property, white-collar crime, so defrauding a company of something, influencing some kind of a thieving act whereby you benefit, yet you yourself have not directly done any sort of theft. You are still as a root cause. As you would have seen, we covered this in terms of murder. You could hire an assassin, we covered that, and that makes you a murderer even though you didn't physically go and murder somebody. So even the act of influencing it to get information or steal information that's not yours, or influence things that's not yours, and eventually you benefit from that, the ultimate process is theft. Theft means stealing, and stealing means breaking this commandment, this being the 8th commandment. So today, somebody could have a signature move, somebody could have a signature idea. They could come up with some lyrics for a song. They could come up with a specific poem, or poetry. Somebody could come up with a recital. There's movie ideas. There's so many things today that one can make money off, and all these things just takes the fact that somebody could use hacking, for example. Hack into a phone, hack into a device, use all sorts of things to gain that information before that person can actually go and copyright it or publish it or perfect it, and you take it to the market first and obviously benefit from that monetarily speaking. That would be breaking this commandment, thou shalt not steal. So once again, the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal.